Hey everybody, it's another episode of Let's Talk Travel with me, Carrie Briniak, your travel consultant, traveler, and blogger. So I want to take a minute and just kind of tell you what I've been up to this past weekend. I watched Hamilton for the first time ever on Disney Plus. I love Broadway musicals, and I had not had a chance to see Hamilton yet live. The last show I saw was actually back in the winter, and that was Wicked. So I really love that. But I loved having the chance to see Hamilton and can't wait to get back and see it in the theaters. My husband and I kind of went out and about a little bit more into London. We are still not really comfortable going into enclosed places to dine, so we're going to give that some more time yet. But we are looking forward to just venturing out a little bit more with some things opening. But how about you guys? What's life like in your communities? What have you found? What are your thoughts on traveling for the rest of the year? Are you planning maybe 2021 instead? I'd love to hear from you guys, so reach out, let me know how you're doing. But in the meantime, let's dive in and talk about cruise line pricing in 2021. So a lot of my clients have asked me, why are we not seeing cheaper prices? We know that the cruise lines are not currently sailing. We thought they'd really be offering us some kind of deal to get back on the ships. And it's definitely a valid question, but there are actually some good reasons for why we're not seeing cruise pricing lower. As we know, cruising is currently suspended, and the different lines are working together, forming partnerships and things like that to come up with different health and safety measures for you once they're ready to welcome you back on board. So right there, we know that there is going to be higher levels of staffing required. So cruise lines need to pay their people and bring them back and possibly sort out which ships are going back into service right away and things like that. But in order to provide the quality experience but still deliver on health and safety and things, they are going to be requiring more staff on the ship. So again, they're going to have to pay them somehow. The next big thing, and perhaps one of the biggest contributors, is the future cruise credits that were issued. So when all of the cruise lines suspended operations and things like that, the best value for clients was choosing the future cruise credit because the lines were giving 125%. So not only did you get back what you paid, you made 25% on top of that. And what I've been seeing with my clients, what we've been doing is looking at longer sailings, upgraded staterooms and things like that to utilize that credit, which is great for them. It's helping make a much better experience on top of what they were hoping for this year. But because the cruise lines did extend this extra credit, they have to find a way to make up for the money that they were in essence giving for free. So that's why I believe we're not seeing a break in the cruise line pricing either. There's a lot of future cruise credits out there and people are using them, which is great. But they have to make the money somehow. There are going to be less ships sailing. And obviously the ships are going to be not sailing at 100% capacity. So great for you guys because you can get on a ship, you can social distance, and the ships aren't going to be full. So you're not going to be seeing the amount of people that you may have been used to when you cruised in the past. And again, the cruise lines need to make their money somehow. So if you're sailing with less people, you've got to equal that out. So, the costs just aren't going down and things like that. Port taxes is another thing that we're seeing is higher in 2021. And port taxes, the cruise lines don't have any control over that. That's set by the country that controls the port. So if the countries are trying to recoup some funds because of losses, then if they've raised their port taxes and fees, that is passed on to you and is something that you have to pay. So that's another reason we haven't seen pricing go down. And perhaps the lower priced cabins are being left empty. Now, we don't know for sure 100% how the cruise lines are handling their capacity in terms of limiting capacity, but it would seem to make some kind of sense that they might perhaps block out a certain portion of lower priced cabins say that 5 times fast, in order to, drive sales at a higher level of cabin. So those are just some of the reasons that we are seeing for the possibility of not having the lower prices like people thought would have been out there. But I still think this is a great time to cruise, and I think it does require some advanced planning. Again, like I said, the ships are not going to be sailing on 100% capacity, and during the popular months like spring break and summertime and things like that, we're already seeing capacity become an issue in terms of people wanting to sail during certain times, and the sailings are just full. So if you are thinking of cruising next year, then I would highly encourage you to get in touch, and we can kind of discuss your options, discuss where you're comfortable departing out of, whether it's a port that you can drive to instead of maybe flying. If that's something that you're interested in, there are a lot of ports that are within close drives to major cities to make it easier for you. I can tell you I'm cruising in May of 2021. On Carnival Sunrise. I'll be taking our group of friends with us, and we're going to be departing out of Miami, so we're looking forward to that. We haven't been on Carnival Sunrise yet, so I do encourage you guys to think about sailing. I think it's a great time for those of you that are new, because you're gonna get to experience a ship that's not at full capacity. You're gonna get to experience some great quality service, and I know the lines are looking forward to welcoming you back. So I look forward to talking about cruising with you. If you have any questions, again, please get in touch. But until next time, I hope you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and dream about traveling. Bye for now.